Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube pipe community. Duke of Wales, Lewis, coming at you. I'm finally recording during the day because I got to get out of work early somehow. I don't know how, but I did, and it's fantastic. Now, this video may get interrupted, may have to do a little editing, because my wife's not home yet, but she should be soon. And I don't have that much space on my phone. So, we'll see what we got to do. Smoking some Diebel's private stock in my Fred Diebel Benchmade billiard. Now, got two reasons for making this video today. Number one is to talk about talk about second chances. And secondly, to show you guys the cool shit I've gotten recently. So, I mentioned last time on my last video that one of the tins that I had gotten from Pipes and Cigars was good and dented, as per usual with Pipes and Cigars. Said dented tin. I thought that the seal was broken. Ben Unicorn Piper told me it is not. But before I had done that, I went ahead and made the effort to call Pipes and Cigars first thing in the morning. I'd called the day after I'd gotten this tin, and their phone lines were busy the entire friggin' day. So, I figured let's give it one more shot. Please excuse my dog, she's playing with her frisbee once again. So, I called them the second day, first thing in the morning, and it didn't take me long to actually get a hold of somebody. And I explained, hey buddy, so I got a dented tin of my Bob's chocolate flake, and the seal's broken, and it wasn't a question. The guy had nothing to say, but you know what, let me look up your order and I'll send you another tin. It was that easy. He confirmed my address and he said, it's out the door to you. You should be getting it next week. That was it. No questions, no, hey, send us back that other tin, no, nothing of the sort of other things that I've heard. Now, here's that other tin. Sans denting. Now, they got a bad rap after International Pipe Smoking Day. There are things that should have been handled way differently than they were handled. That's admittedly. But it is my very humble opinion that people deserve second chances. Even companies deserve second chances. And, you know, for me, they haven't screwed me over very much. All that happened was that I got some of the stuff I ordered a little bit later. And other people have decided to hang Pipes and Cigars up to dry. And that's, you know, that's whoever's personal thing, and but for me, I think, you know, they deserve a second shot. And, you know, I get what I want from where I can find it. And ultimately, while smokingpipes.com is fantastic, and I do order from them, Pipes and Cigars really hasn't done me wrong. They've never treated me poorly. Sometimes it's hard to get a hold of them. But they've never treated me poorly. So, I'll be giving them a second shot. Now, as for tobacco acquisitions, one thing I did not show in the last video was this. This came separately in that order that I had placed. Vintage Syrian. Now, since Syrian tobacco is essentially no more, I had to do what I could in order to get a hold of some. I had also ordered a couple tins of McClellan's Wilderness. Those were back ordered, and I knew they were back ordered, and I figured they would be. Frogmorton across the pond was sold out, completely out of stock. So I gave it a shot with the Wilderness, and we'll see what happens. But I've also gotten some other neat stuff. Again, please excuse my dog's panting. She is going absolutely nuts. Yes. So I went to Kansas City for a wedding, and I had a great time. Took a couple of my pipes. Went to Manhattan, Kansas. Smoked a pipe during, not the ceremony, but the reception. And afterwards. So, it was a lot of fun. But we got to go to Kansas City, and I went to Diebel's Sportsman's Gallery. Again, this is a Fred Diebel pipe. Very excellent handmade pipe. And I went to their store down on the Country Club Plaza in Kansas City. And I managed to pick up a couple tins. Now, that store is awesome. Chris Beanpiper, he did a short video with Diebel's Kansas City. And he didn't show a whole lot of their pipe selection and stuff. It's not incredible, but they do have their own proprietary blends. And I didn't buy any of that. I'm smoking some of it now, some of Diebel's private stock now, but I didn't buy any of that because it is a little expensive there, I suppose. I'm just cheap. But they did have some tins that I was pretty excited about. First off, got me some Balkan Sassini, and I've never had this. Last time I went to Diebel's, I was able to score some Balkan Sobrani, 2 tins of that, and an 8-ounce bag of Penzance. So I went there kind of looking to see if they had any more Esoterica stuff, and they did not. But I did score some Balkan Sassini. So I'm excited to try that at some point. It'll probably end up with a good bit of age on it before I get to it, though. But then I found McClellan's 40th anniversary pipe tobacco. A superb North Carolina Red Virginia, worthy of a very special occasion. Let's celebrate with this rich, sweet, mellow tobacco in a classic Virginia flake. The kind of beautiful leaf readily available in 1977, but a rare treasure in 2017. with great cellaring potential. And that's what I plan to do. I plan on cellaring this, plan on cellaring it for quite a while, unless I can get my hands on more. It was sold out online when I looked for it. So, and I'm gonna put this pipe down. I was really excited about that. And then while I was there, I was able to find something on eBay. Now, a lot of you guys know that I collect Fred Diebel's handmade pipes. And I've got a lot of other pipes, but I don't actively search out other pipes. But I do search out for Fred Diebel's pipes. And I came across this beauty. Note that yellow acrylic stem, very reminiscent of Fred Diebel. Now, I don't think this is Fred's handmade pipes because it's stamped Diebel KC, and other Fred Diebel pipes are stamped Diebel's or Fred Diebel Benchmade. I've got another one that says Benchmade Straight Grain, but I was able to score this at a pretty reasonable price, just 20 bucks. Again, Diebel, Kansas City. I know that it came from the same place. A nice little Dublin. I don't have any other straight Dublins, so I'm pretty stoked about this. I still need to clean it up. I haven't done that, but I'm gonna get on that pretty soon here. Then on the same trip, I met up with family, and my wife's uncle was at the wedding. So I was able to find, I actually was just having a conversation with him, and he said, you know, you smoke pipes? I've got a couple pipes. And apparently he smoked when he was working in Topeka, Kansas, or studying law school. And he's like, I've still got my 2 pipes. Let me look for them. And the next day I spoke with him a little bit, and he's like, stop by my house. So I did. And he handed me these 2. First up is this big honkin' freehand. This thing's pretty massive. Scotty P, get your wheelbarrow out, man. We're gonna need to compare freehands, because this thing is pretty honking, man. It fits my hand. I don't know, I've got pretty big hands though, man. This thing's pretty huge. It got some plateau on here, and I have no idea who made this pipe. It's in dire need of some cleaning, but it was well enjoyed. Definitely a little bit of patina on the sides here. Could do with probably a little bit of refinishing, but I'm super excited about this thing. It's a massive pipe too. Goes all the way down to my first knuckle of my forefinger, 3/4 of my pinky. It's pretty deep, man. So I better have some time to enjoy this sucker. Now, secondly, he gave me this, and I'm very excited about this one. I like this faux horn. I didn't realize what it was at first, but this is a Savinelli Nonpareil. I have no idea how to pronounce this. A Nonpareil. I don't know. The sandblast is really neat. I love this faux horn. I love naturals on a pipe. Again, you know, I'm a big hunter animal guy, so I love this. Nice fat cake in this thing, so it was well enjoyed very clearly. And so it's going to take some reaming. I haven't decided if I'm going to ream it out completely or if I'm just going to ream it out partially and then try and just extract whatever odors are in there, and just using the salt method. What I don't know how to do is how to clean up this briar with this rustication. God, I just love this ring grain. I don't have any pipes quite like that, but I really want to refinish this and maybe do it in a way that really exemplifies or shows off that ring grain. So if you guys have an idea of how to do that, if you can explain to me, please let me know. Give me some tips and tricks for that. I've done a lot of smooth pipes. I've done a few rusticated pipes, but I've never completely stripped the finish off a pipe and redone it. And I think that's what it's gonna take on this Mama Jamma here. I'm really excited to clean this thing out and restore it, and I'll be sure to share my results with you in the future. And last thing I want to show you, some of you guys, I guess none of you guys, because I never did a video and I was planning on it. I like fountain pens. I like pens in general. Ben, Unicorn Piper, you mentioned that you were kind of into fountain pens too, so we'll have to talk about that a little bit. But I found something that really meshes two things I really love: pipes and pens. Check out this sucker. This calabash shaped pen and pen holder. Is this friggin' sweet, this desk pen? I've never seen anything like it. It's even got a bowl. Not smokable, unfortunately. This is about as clean as this thing's gonna get, because this all looks like a big ceramic thing. But another fantastic eBay find. I'm really stoked about this thing. I have to decide exactly where I'm going to put it. I think it's going to go here at my desk at home, because I already have another desk pen at my office. But this thing was pretty friggin' sweet. So, well guys, just another chit chat with you. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. This is my second time making this video because I accidentally erased some files off my phone the last time. And hopefully I can get this thing up without a problem this time around. Again, guys, thank you for your time. I enjoy spending my time with you guys. Blessings and smoke rings. Ciao.